Some of your favorite restaurants like Ohana, Tangy Crab, and Fueled are all coming together with Michigan State Athletics. So this afternoon, we're going to show you how you can take a bite out of all your favorite foods, but also support your community at the exact same time. We have Peter Jones in studio with us today. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us. You know, you were behind Fueled, literally my favorite restaurant here. I think
love to hear that.
At WILX knows that. But today we're going to learn a little bit more about our favorite foods and more about you too as well. So before we talk about this partnership with MSU Athletics, I want to learn a little bit more about you.
Sure.
And what is it about bringing people together around food it is that we know and love? Why is that so important to you?
I think a lot of it comes from our culture. I'm Asian descent, and culturally our families, we love to go ahead and we show our passion via food, and we go ahead and put everything we have into our heart and soul into it, and it's a way of showing respect. So that's why we have 3 different brands.
Yeah, and that is absolutely wonderful. Can I tell you, my family is also from the Caribbean.
Really?
And that is a way to show people that you love them, that you respect them, and that you want to be in community with them too. That's why I always say the best place for all of us to gather is always around the dinner table, because once you already have that food that you love in your stomach, it's easier for you to talk about different things and find out that, hey, even though we may all look different on the outside, there's a lot about us that are really, really a lot more alike than we think. So with that being said, why are you doing that specifically now with MSU Athletics?
Well, our partnership with Michigan State University, it started out about a year ago when we started going ahead and having our food. Just the university was calling the different teams to want to go ahead and have different meals, and you know, we have that big protein-packed bento box that's ready to go, and they really like that. Different programs were taken on, and I said, well, why don't we go ahead and try to be actually a true partner of the university to go ahead and be able to offer all 3 brands underneath one emblem. You know?
And that sounds so amazing, and it sounds delicious too while you're at it. Now, if people have never been to Fueled or Tangy Crab, kind of tell us a little bit about some of the food that they'll find there and some of the food that MSU Athletics is now getting a chance to take part in.
Sure. Well, at Fueled, we go ahead and we have stir-fry salad, poke, and ramen. So poke is going to be kind of basically sushi in a bowl. So we got Ohana sushi, and then we also have a little bit over at Fueled. With the stir-fry and salads, the salad to me, you know, you are what you eat. You know, believe it or not, you know, I was about almost 300 pounds at one point in time. Lost 100 pounds. Wife's had me put on another 20 pounds of happy weight, you know. But it's all what you eat, and everything there's cut fresh daily, down to the lettuce, the carrots. And then at Tangy Crab, we got our wings and we got our fries and obviously our boils. And at Ohana Sushi, we have our general chicken. We got something for everyone.
Something for everybody, exactly. So of course everyone will find that one meal that resonates a lot with them. But why else is this really beneficial to the MSU athletic department?
It gives the athletic department those protein-packed meals for the players to go ahead and eat for their post-game, their pre-game, to go ahead and keep them growing and keep the nutrition.
Well, are there any other organizations that are able to partner with your restaurants now that we've kind of opened the doors with MSU Athletics?
Sure.
Are there any other organizations that can start working with you too?
Yeah, I would encourage all local businesses to go ahead and get involved. We got involved because we wanted to give back to the community, be a true community partner, and go ahead and have action versus just talking about it, right?
Right.
Everybody today, I find, we talk a lot about what we're going to do, but are we doing it? And we want to be a true community leader, a true community involvement.
Well, Peter, it has been such a pleasure getting to know you and getting to know the face behind the food it is that we all love. But of course, you talked a lot about how you're getting involved in the community. How can people find you this weekend?
Well, they can come out to Michigan State University and come to the UCLA game. Fan Fest. We got Meyer Fan Fest. We got a tent set up over there. We'll be doing popcorn and giveaways and making free t-shirts for the kids. They can register to win electric scooters on top of that. And we got our food truck going out on over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Right over near Jennison Fieldhouse, there'll be our food truck. Limited menu, of course, but there'll be something for everyone out of all the restaurants there. And post-game on top of that.
All right. Well, that sounds very, very exciting. And of course, if you all want to get a chance to know Peter, know a little bit more about this partnership with MSU Athletics, and of course, the food it is that you love, you can find him this weekend at FanFest. That info is listed below. But otherwise, thank you for stopping by this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.